Hey everyone, I'm Helena and I just wanted to take a minute to talk about box braids. I have had my box braids in now for over 6 weeks, and I'm gonna need to be taking them out soon, and I just wanted to make this video before I do. So this is my first time having box braids, and I I love the way that they look. Um, they look good still, even though they're old, and I still get complimented on them all the time. Just the other day when I was going to school, a girl got out of her car to stop me and ask me who did my braids. I did get them done professionally at a salon run by African women, and it cost me actually, it was going to be $200, but it actually cost me $250 because I did not detangle my hair properly before the appointment because I didn't know how to. I assumed that if I just detangled it like I normally do in the shower with a wide tooth comb that it would be enough, but it wasn't. And part of that is because I have extremely thick hair, so they really had their work cut out for them, and it cost me $250, not including the cost of the actual extensions, which were cheap, $7 for 2 packages of extensions, and there's like a lot of hair in each package, and they used 8 packages of hair on my head. I was shocked and amazed because I did not know that they would use that much hair on my head. I mean, it probably added like 3 pounds to me just in hair. And that's the other thing about box braids. They're extremely heavy, particularly, obviously when they're wet, they're like bricks. But when you first get them and you're getting used to them still, it's very heavy. They fall in my face and like I end up looking like the Grudge. So when I wear them, I pretty much always have the bangs tied back like this, which is nice. It looks nice, but really I have to have them tied back in some way, shape, or form, because otherwise it's just going to be too annoying. I actually got them because I was taking a trip overseas and I wanted my hair to be easy to deal with. And it was easy to deal with. They're low maintenance. However, the pain and itching in the first 2 weeks was horrible. I even Googled how to remove box braids in the first couple weeks because I was so desperate. I was like, why would anybody do this to themselves? But if you are having issues with itchy box braids, I would suggest washing them with apple cider vinegar and using a lot of oil. So I would say if you're considering box braids, to keep that in mind. The pain and the itching, and the heaviness when you first get them if you're not used to them, which I wasn't. You do get used to them. That's a silver lining. After about 2 weeks, and I would say after like 3 weeks, you're like pretty much fully used to them. Right now they just feel like natural now. Like it just feels normal to me. It's obviously fun to be able to actually like whip your hair back and forth, which obviously I can't do if I don't have these extensions in because I have an afro. I think I am going to go ahead and keep them in probably a little longer than you should. I think the max you're supposed to keep them in is like 6 or 8 weeks. I'm not sure. There are on the edges, they're sort of hanging from a string, sort of like my natural hair is growing out, and so the braid has sort of come down, and here as you can see my natural hair, and then there's the braid has sort of is starting to dangle. To get them in, it took 8 hours. It was painful, but it wasn't actually as painful as I had expected it to be. I was a very tender-headed child, so I really expected it to be like hell, but it really wasn't that bad. It was much less painful than getting cornrows, for example. But my hair is pretty long. My actual hair probably comes down to about here. That's pretty much all I have to say about them. They look great. They actually make me look, I think, more exotic. I get a lot of compliments on them. They're fun, they're low maintenance. First 2 weeks are difficult. I don't know what it's going to be like to take them out, but that's pretty much all I have to say about them right now. If you guys have any questions about them, the oil I use on them is tea tree oil, by the way. That's what I've been using this whole time, and they seem fine. I have such thick hair, it's easier for me to just put it up in a bun and not deal with it. But I really want to try some new hairstyles. This was like going out on a limb for me, and it paid off. It's really been nice, so I want to do it some more. So stay tuned for any more videos from me, and thank you for watching. Bye.